It's an everyday thing. It's an everyday thing. It's an everyday thing when you let your nuts hang.
Because it's giving lies. Like, what's going on? You're lying. So he's like, no, I'm not. I said, okay, we'll try to text him, right? Mind you, he doesn't know that I already messaged Simone. So I'm waiting for Simone to like hopefully be a girl's girl and like text me back. So the whole time he's maintaining that it is Emmanuel's girlfriend. So I go into the whole spiel about trust again, about lying, about progress, about how you said you weren't going to X, Y, and Z. And I'm like, this is your moment to shine. Tell the truth. This is your moment, sir. And so he's literally still saying Simone is Emmanuel's girlfriend. He was just using my phone. Oh, after I went into the whole spiel about trust and telling the truth and telling him, you know, it was his moment to shine, still maintain that it was E-Man's girlfriend. Why did that girl text me back in that moment? Oh, why did this girl tell me that she had to block my husband on Friday because he had been asking to come to her house every fucking day and she thought that something was off and weird about him? How embarrassing. But it gets worse. Message come through. He all like, what, nobody gonna fuck that ugly girl? What, nobody gonna fuck that ugly girl? And then literally looking at me like, babe, you know me. I didn't have no intentions of messing with them girls. And I'm like, Donovan, you didn't ask not one time, not 2 times, not 3 times. You asked 5 times to go to that girl's house, to the point where the girl was trying to have normal conversation and you kept redirecting her to, I'm trying to see you later, trying to be with you later. You was doing all of that to the point where the girl gave you a whole monologue on why she is celibate and why she does not allow men to her house for the first time. You know what he said? I don't bite. Embarrassing. He just keeps getting more and more embarrassing. Of course, after that, he's kicked out. Done. So the whole week, you know, it's like, I love you so much. You're my world. I want to come home so bad. He's begging to come home. And the whole week, he's still maintaining that Janelle is a therapist. Finally, I want to say like that Friday, I had just pretended like I had talked to Janelle and was like, you know, I talked to her, right? Like, you know, I know that you met her at Enterprise, that you did not meet her through a contractor named John, that you was just trying to talk to her just to talk to her. Y'all know this man gonna say, you're right, but man, I really was talking to her about the relationship. I said, Donovan, don't no woman give her number to a man to sit up and talk about another woman. Stop it. Cut it out. You're doing a lot. Oh, he's sitting up there still maintaining the fact that he just needed someone to talk to. And then he literally gonna say, y'all, she the first black girl to come through Enterprise that sounded like she had some sense. I said, Donovan, because she knew where her license was? Like, what would constitute a woman sounding like she has some sense renting a car from Enterprise? Like, what does that look like? He's like, I mean, I'm just saying, I just wanted to know what I was doing wrong in the relationship. Why would you need to ask a stranger what you're doing wrong in a relationship when your wife is telling you? I'm telling you point blank period what you're doing wrong. You're lying. Stop fucking lying. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Mind you, I'm making up stuff. I'm like, you're telling this girl, good morning, beautiful. Good morning, queen. Like, literally making up shit. And he's agreeing. I don't know what's worse. The fact that I know him or the fact that, like, you're agreeing to telling this girl all the stuff that you tell me. Disgusting. Y'all, so a couple of weeks later, right, so he needs a ride somewhere. So he does ask me for a ride and I say, yeah, I'm heading that direction later. Well, he comes over in his uncle's truck because he doesn't have enough gas to get to where he's going. In the midst of me giving him a ride, he asked me for $20 for the week. Okay, cool, I can give you $20 for the week so you can get gas so you can get to work. In the midst of us driving to drop him off to where he's going, we're just like not talking at all. He's literally sitting with his headphones on listening to music while there's music playing in the car. Childish. Whole time, like, he's not saying anything to me, I'm not saying anything to him. So he just starts like talking to himself, like looking out, you know, at the world, talking about, I'm gonna have car dealerships all over the city. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it. I hate when niggas do that. Because first off, if you was gonna make it, you would have did it by now. 2, in the whole 4 years that we've been together, I have not seen you complete anything. So you talking about that you're gonna all of a sudden go and be super fucking ambitious? Good for you. You want a cookie? Good for you. He just won't shut up. So y'all, I did start this one because it was just annoying me so bad. I did turn and look at him and I was just like, shut the f up. He says, bitch, you shut the f up. And so I'm like, how you gonna tell me to shut up and I wasn't even talking? You the one who talking. Like, I didn't say nothing. Just to give y'all a little sidebar too, he had also asked me to keep his phone on until that Friday and he was going to pay me. Mind you, boy, I got the keys to that phone, like, and you sit up here talking about, bitch, shut the f. Like, are you sure? So y'all already know I'm big petty. I get on the phone with Verizon in his face. Verizon on the speakerphone. I'm telling him I want to cut the line. 9274, cut the line. Donovan is over here living. He over here screaming like, that's my phone. That's my phone. She's trying to cut my phone off. She's trying to cut my phone off. And the lady on the speakerphone talking about, sir, that's not how this works. 9404 owns the line. So if she wants to cut the line, we have to cut the service. She was like, do you want to port the number? He said, give me my number. Give me my number. I said, nah, cut that shit too. She literally bust out laughing on the phone. She was like, okay, I need your confirmation. So I'm like, cut it. We going back and forth. He in the car screaming, you lame, you lame, you lame. Let me out of Enterprise. Oh, he do this thing where he act like he good at every fucking hood. So he wanted me to drop him off at a random Enterprise. So I'm like, okay, sure. I drop him off at this Enterprise, y'all. He rolled down the window and started yelling for his coworkers, talking about, Alicia. Mind you, she helping customers, so she looking like, chill out, like you doing a lot. He goes to get out the car, but grabs my car keys to get out the car. I can't move my car without my car key. So he literally runs into Enterprise with my car keys. I'm like, what is going on? Probably like 10 minutes later, he comes out of Enterprise and takes off running on foot. So you already know when he take off running, like I'm standing there like where are you going? Like I was so confused, y'all. Like, where are you going with my keys and why are you running, sir? You asked me to drop you off here, so what's the issue? He take off running, right? So there's an Enterprise that sits on Southwest Freeway going 59 South. On the other side of the Enterprise is Vosdale, and further down Vosdale is Paw Paradise. Paw Paradise is where we take our dogs to get groomed every week. There's two young girls who work there, and they always kind of like always are super giggly whenever he used to come in there with the dog. I used to always joke that they had a crush on him. So of course, when he's running, y'all, I know it sounds really bad. I did get in the car and chase him because he had my car keys. Like, my car is beeping. Like, I can't go far without my car keys. I do chase him in the car. And I know anybody who was looking probably was like, that lady is crazy as hell. But he's crazy as hell because he took my keys and ran away, okay? Anyway, he runs to Paw Paradise, locks himself into the place. I'm sitting in the car. The little girl comes outside and she's like, what's going on? And I'm like, Dariana, do not get involved in grown folks' business. I said, do not get involved in our business because you do not know what's going on. I said, he is about to try to use you for something. You do not want to be a pawn in any of this. So she's like, oh, I just want to help him. I just want to help him. He just says that he needs a ride. I said, do not give him a ride because he has my car keys. And she literally goes inside to consult with him. So at this point, when she went back in to get the confirmation from him about what was going on, that's when I started like, Donovan, come outside because you know what's going on and stop playing with this girl. Like, we were doing the absolute most. But he comes outside. He's like, I ain't got your keys. You literally took the keys out of my car and ran down the street. I'm like, Donovan, you do know that you took the keys from me. This is not made up story about other third-party people. It's me. You definitely took the keys. Like, stop playing with me right now. She has like a gold Cadillac truck. He literally jumps into the driver's side of her gold Cadillac truck and she wobbles over to the passenger side, gets in there, lets him drive her truck. And mind you, I'm following him because I'm like, I don't know where you're going. You have my keys. I follow him back down to Enterprise. He literally gets out of the truck, runs into Enterprise, comes back with my keys that he left at Enterprise for what reason, I don't know, because you know I'm not going to run my ass into an establishment that I do not work at looking crazy as hell on a Saturday to get keys that you should not have left in there to begin with. He comes back outside, takes the house key off of the car ring, throws the keys at my windshield, hops back into Dariana's truck and drives off. Y'all, I can't make this up. I'm like, no, he didn't. No, he didn't. So at this point, I get in my car and I'm going home because I'm like, you took the house key and you moved everything out on the 14th. So there's literally nothing left at the house. What could you possibly need the house key for? I don't know. So I call my friend Jelani and I tell her Donovan is with this girl from the pet place and I don't know what he about to do, but I feel like he about to do something crazy. Can you just pull up to my house and make sure they don't take anything out of it? Because nothing there is his. Nothing belongs to him. Everything that was his, he took it with him. Can you just pull up? And she's like, okay, for sure. She pulls up. On the way home, I see like a cop precinct 7 sitting at the CVS over on Dallas Street, and I pull over and, ma'am, I need some help because I feel like there's about to be a domestic disturbance. He took my house keys. He already moved out. There's nothing there left for him. Thank God the officer was super cool. I'm not gonna lie, she was definitely giving Roll It Up with K vibes, okay? Like, she was cool as fuck and she was funny. So she's like, let me call my people to see if I can have somebody go over there with me because that just sounds wild. Because, you know, I gave her a rundown real quick. She's like, yo, that's wild. By the time she get her back up and we're able to like pull up to the house, Donovan is coming downstairs with 2 big trash bags full of stuff. And I'm just like, automatically, that's my stuff. That's my stuff. Check the stuff because he ain't even got no stuff, okay? Like, he took everything on the 14th. He don't have no stuff. So they check the stuff and they're like, there's nothing in here that's female identified. Pretty much, it looks like it could belong to a male. So I'm like, okay, cool. I'm still like, let me go upstairs and check my stuff because I know him. Let me check my stuff. The minute I go upstairs, the first thing I go to check for is my passport and my deed to my car. Of course, deed gone, passport gone. He took his passport, all of his personal identifying documentation. And I just look at the cop and I'm like, he took my passport. Why would he take my passport? They were like, your passport? And I'm like, yeah. And as I'm sitting there telling them, I'm realizing that the TV is missing from the wall. I'm like, he took the TV too. He took the 80-inch TV. Like, for what reason, I don't know. He doesn't have a home, but he took the TV. Probably like to pawn it or something, but he definitely took the TV. She's like, seriously? So she's like, let me go downstairs, see if I can get your stuff back. She come back like an hour later. She come back with my passport, some designer sunglasses that he had taken. And I'm like, what? Like, what was you gonna do with my sunglasses? The female officer, like, he's a piece of work. We had to ask him several times if he had taken anything, and he kept saying no, no, no. And finally, when we threatened to search, that's when he started pulling out the passport, sunglasses. Sir, what are you doing stealing? They didn't find the TV, but I think old girl had to have taken the TV when she dropped him off. Jelani said that she wasn't there parked long enough to have taken anything. I really think she took the TV. That ended with them getting my stuff back. I still have a missing watch, like a very expensive watch at that was stolen. And I still have some other personal belongings that are missing, and he's swearing up and down he didn't take them when, boy, we know that you steal now, so we know that you did. And it's so crazy because I never thought that he would stoop to the level of stealing. I guess I should have known, because at this point, like, you've literally done everything else. You lie, you cheat, and you steal. I should have known that you would steal from me. But it still freaking shocked me and hurt my feelings that after everything that I would have done for him, that when it was all said and done, and you made your bed so you have to lay in it. You are the reason that the relationship is no longer a relationship. And you was still on your way out the door. You was still on your way out the door. That's crazy. Like, why are you stealing? And why are you stealing from me? Like, I just gave you $20. And you would steal from me. You know, I ain't got nothing else for the boy. That was wild crazy to me. That was a cherry on top of the cake, to have somebody that you laid up with steal from you. You know, then to this day, continue to lie about it. The stuff that I found out after the fact, that is worthy of its own episode. Information that I was able to gather on this man is mind-blowing in and of itself. Like, I'm gonna bring y'all a little tea, because the man damn near lied about any and everything that he could freaking lie about. And some of the things that I found out that he has done is quite fucking atrocious.
What it do, everyday people, man? It's your boy PJ. Today, I hit y'all with the finale. You know what I'm saying? I had to do a second video. A lot of things was coming up at the time, and I couldn't do it all at once. So there you have it. Y'all wanted it, y'all got it. It wasn't as good as the rest of the story, and that's what I wanted to hip y'all to, but it was still. I think she just got on her to tell this story just because it was so much going on. It wasn't as there wasn't as much suspense. We just knew you had a sorry nigga, okay? And the fact that you was with him for 4 years, and check this out, this was in 2023. So you met him in 2019 and married him instantly. But he had just met that other girl in 2019 and had a baby by him. So, I don't know. And all this was going on during the pandemic. Oh my gosh. Like, a lot of people got sucked into relationships during the pandemic. Me, this lady, Risa Tisa, just all these terrible relationships. Like, come on, we can do better than that, okay? But yeah, so this right here, my final words is, look, lady, you kinda did it to yourself. You married a pookie. You married someone you didn't know. You dated him, you paid for him. You're a beautiful woman. Maybe you were attracted to him. You thought he was cute, but he was broke, and he was like, I'll fix him. Women, quit trying to fix these dudes, man. You can't fix everybody. Look, if a man wants to change, a man will get up and change himself first. You know what I'm saying? Or a man will put forth the effort. Okay? And you should, if he starts to lead, you should follow. Don't be discouraged and don't feel like you about to lose your place, because you will if you start to feel discouraged and insecure. Insecurity is one of the things that kills relationships faster than a man stealing from you and lying all the time. But because a man can lie to you all the time and you be with him for 4 years, but you can be insecure and a man will leave you like that. So yeah, women, y'all do tend to stay around men. We tend to leave y'all faster. Like, she just better be lucky she didn't get left with a kid, okay? Because it don't seem like Donovan gonna pay no child support, okay? Donovan was about this close from crashing out. Okay, I mean he was real close, and you lucky you brought the police because he would have probably fought you. And unfortunately, you know that's his. He has some issues. Probably, maybe he'll get his life together. Maybe he'll change something up. Everyday people, let me know what y'all think about the finale. I'm telling you, it wasn't as good as the rest of the story. I just know that much. I didn't watch it. It was the first time watching this full thing through, but I just know it was not as good as the rest of the story. So y'all won't come back to see this and be like, well, that was it. Well, all right. Everyday people, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to holler at you later. Peace.